I love this time of year because at the end of May, we have the Jack Nicklaus Memorial Golf Tournament. We know that elite golfers from all over the world will be coming to play in Dublin. We get to see some great golf. I particularly like to go to the practice area and watch them work and practice. And it's just crazy. You'll look at a pin that'll be 150 yards out, and you'll see these guys lofting balls out there and hitting the pin. And over the course of an hour or 2 hours, there'll be hundreds of golf balls right on the pin, or at least a foot off. And what I observe is there's very little perceptible difference in terms of their skill set. If you watch Sergio and you watch Mickelson, you know, their stroke looks very much the same, or the skill set is the same, and balls lofting into the same area. So then they get on the first tee. What changes? What doesn't allow them to perform at the same elite level that they were just performing in the practice area? And of course, we know the answer to that question right here. It's the 4 or 5 inches between the two ears. Just like us in life, they start ruminating. They don't allow that muscle memory to take over or allow themselves to get into the flow. Maybe they're thinking about that big contract with Nike that they're hoping that they're going to close for $2 million. Maybe it was the bad shot that they made in the Masters that they dubbed and caused them to be 2 or 3 over. Whatever it is, they start ruminating, they get distracted. Maybe it's crowd noise. And I think this is a great metaphor for us in terms of our own lives. Because as leaders, you know, we're going to be criticized. People are going to be condemning and complaining and questioning our leadership. And that can erode your confidence if you start to internalize that. And so a key that we're constantly talking about at Built to Lead is having a strong core. Why? Because when you work on your core and you really answer the important questions of life, what are your values? What are your principles that are the guide, that can be the guiding force in your life if you do the work of answering the question? What are you really passionate about? What do you really love to do? You match that up with a strong sense of purpose, or what you might call your calling in life. I mean, that's a powerful, powerful force. And then when you think what these guys have to do out on that golf course and what we have to do in life, we've got to be mentally tough. We've got to be resilient. You got to have that grit. You got to be able to persevere in the moment of crisis and meet that adversity head on. And I guarantee you, when you really start to do the core work, you become so much more core-centered and self-controlling. You have a real confidence and clarity about your own life, and it allows you to work, to be stronger, to stand on the shoulders of that confidence, and have the mental toughness that you need to face the adversity in your life. So that's just a thought that I want to leave you with. I hope it gives you encouragement. I hope it gives you strength, and maybe a challenge that you can take a look at. Hey, an additional bonus. Go to our website, www.builttolead.com. My partner, Chet, wrote a terrific blog about having a strong core. You get a real taste of what it looks like. So that's an additional bonus, a little resource that I hope you'll take advantage of. We sell nothing on that website. It's just, I hope you think good writing, some good wisdom, good thoughts. I wish you a great weekend. This is Pete Kunk, Built to Lead.